Well, today I decided I haven't done a video in a while. So I said, well, my neighbor was wanting to go to the range. So I said I'd break out Mama's M4, her Bushmaster civilian version, 16.5-inch barrel for everyone else watching who might be looking. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get this out and do a quick video on it and how I set it up for her. A lot of this is kind of old school on here, you know, the latest and greatest stuff. Everyone's got stuff newer, but basically Bushmaster, you know, 223 5.56. What I've done for her is I put the Surefire tactical hand laser on the front, which allows her to, you know, grip it here and quickly acquire a target with the light. That's good for home defense, and it works really good for her. It's got the IR lights on it also if we had night vision and whatnot, but you know, those caps are on there because we don't have any night vision or anything like that. So I put a quick laser on it. It's not a pack laser. It's not a real expensive laser, but it is a red dot. Works really good in the home, close quarter. If you need to, you can put a red dot on target, and it works good for her. She shoots really well with it. Wife's a really good shot for being, you know, with her eyes and everything the way they are wearing glasses. Then I mount an ACOG on top of it, 4-power scope. Most of you are probably familiar with that. At least if you're not, then I'll kind of explain that to you. Well, it's 4-power with increments in it that are set up basically for the 5.56 round. Some are set up for a 20-inch barrel. Most of them are, and then others are set up for the 14-inch barrel. Well, this is a 16.5-inch barrel, so you have to kind of readjust your shots to the crosshairs, the different yardages out to 400, 500 yards on it, or meters. But it's still accurate enough to hit, you know, man-sized silhouette or a target out to that range. I got the glint filter on it, which helps for reflection if you're sitting in a prone position or whatever. It's got the quick disconnect knobs on it instead of the quick latch. I've got the latch system for her. I just too lazy. I hadn't put it on. We've had it for several years. Hadn't done it. I've got a Reflex Sight on top, which is basically the J point. And what this is, see if I can get you to see it here on here. It's a red dot. Maybe it'll show if you shine it around enough. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably not. Anyway, there's a red dot in there. I don't know if it's showing. It's quick reflex sight, and it makes it kind of nice for her if she needs to pull this up real quick, close range. The ACOG course is, you know, for further out, so she can pull this thing up real quick, acquire the red dot, and, you know, squeeze off a round. Works really well. It's a little called the J point, and I've got the original cover here for it. I keep it on there because this thing gets real dusty. Gets dog hair, everything all over it. Other things I added to it, rear flip up sight, so if I want to pop these off, you take the ACOG off, it gets damaged for some reason. These are real durable, usually don't break. But if they do, I can take that off and then go to the pop-up sights. And it's also zeroed. She shot it with the iron sights on there. I got the quick hand release here instead of the charging handle having to squeeze down your charging handle like a standard one. This one's got a quick, easy thumb release piece. Makes it kind of nice for you to do that. I've added a different cheek well to it. So she's got a little bit of a step to it. So that when she's looking at ACOG and she puts her nose on the charging handle, she can actually get right up there and ACOG set right to her. And it gives her a little bit of a cheek well raise to it. Other thing I added is a rubber grip here because, you know, old school, way we were taught, you do the magazine well grip when you're coming in. Keeps your arms tight into you. Works great for body armor. The new thing now, I guess, the latest, greatest, all the Navy SEALs, you know, is a C-clamp hold with a grip up here. And most of you are probably familiar. Don't point the gun at you, but you clip up here by the front sight, and you know, seal it. It is more stable. It's more of a kind of a competition shooting type of thing, and the SEALs, everybody's adopted, I guess. But I'm old school. I'm going to stick with this because I've seen videos where these guys do button hooks on entries where they're filming it from inside, and they're doing the C-clamp, and when they rotate like this, their armpit is exposed. And what most body armor, you have an upper piece that protects your upper arm, so that if a bullet hits you here, it won't go in and get your heart or into your lung on either side. You know, you get shot on the left side, it's your heart, your aorta, you're done. You can have all the plates in the world, you can have everything up here, and if you're not protecting your central veins up here with your pads, you're not protecting your shoulder area, a round comes in, it's gonna get your heart. So when the guys button hook in the door, they get shot. That's just my advice. You know, nobody has to listen to me. I don't know, and I'm a nobody. But I've had some training, and I believe old school is still the best. Magazine well hold, keeps your arm in tight on the target. Good steady platform for me, and I'm used to shooting that way. So you just do what you're comfortable with. If you like C-clamp, use C-clamp, if that's what you're trained with. If you're used to doing a magazine well hold like this, do that. If you're used to using the outer grip like this, do whatever works for you. because that's what's going to make you feel comfortable, and that's what's going to make you shoot best. Anyway, got off on a tangent there. Sorry, I'm old and I do that, tend to rattle. So this civilian M4, this is my wife's. We're going to take it out with the neighbor this week or next. And we're going to shoot this, and I'll do a video on that to show you how nice this thing shoots. It's a great weapon, and the wife loves it. It's one of her favorites. And so that's my video. Don't know why I did it, just something to do. I'm kind of bored. Hope you enjoyed it.